Welcome back to the Universal Orlando Resort. Alright, we have now made it here into Islands of Adventure. As usual, I'm probably going to start out today with a ride on Velocicoaster. But, yeah, let's go. They actually let us in a little bit early, about 10 minutes a little early. But, so thanks, Universal. Really appreciate that. So a big change at Universal here at Velocicoaster is there is no longer a single rider line for Velocicoaster, which I'm not too happy about, but whatever. Just got off of Jurassic World Velocicoaster. My second favorite coaster in the world, only to Iron Claw. Absolutely phenomenal ride. The stories roll it does is absolutely insane. Intimate, so good. So Jurassic Park River Adventure is not going to be open today as they're currently working on refreshing it. I don't think they're turning it into Jurassic World like at Universal Studios Hollywood, but we'll have to see. They're probably just doing some enhancements to it. Yeah, great to see. Kind of a bummer not getting on it, but it's fine. I mean, I've ridden this at this point a couple times, so I'm interested to see what they actually fix and update with it. Now I'm gonna head into Hogsmeade, and as you can see, Hogwarts is currently undergoing some refreshments and refurbishments. Kind of ugly, but it's good that they're still taking care of the stuff around here. It's great to see. Also, Lost Continent has officially closed now. Rumors are speculating this could be making way for a new Pokémon land. After Poseidon's Fury closed, it's kind of no reason to keep the theme. It was really well themed. I'm gonna give it that. I don't know how I feel about Pokemon attraction. Maybe I wasn't really into Pokemon when I was younger, but we should have to wait and see. They still have a lot of the shops and restaurants still open here in Lost Continent, but I have to imagine a lot of these are probably going to go get removed pretty soon, I have to guess. They still have the talking fountain over there. That's a good thing. First butterbeer of the day. So good. Just got off Forbidden Journey. It was a good ride. Waited in the single rider line. Now I'm gonna head over to Universal Studios Florida. Over here to Universal Studios Florida. So as some of you guys know, Fast and Furious is now going to be closing, I believe at the start of next year. So you still have like a year to experience it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it gets rethemed to a night bus attraction. We currently have the night bus here, but I always thought that scene in Prisoner of Azkaban could be a great attraction to replace that ride. Yeah, guys, I'm really hoping for a night bus attraction. Probably, if I had to mention, you enter here where the former disaster and earthquake used to be, and then you could probably even exit out towards Diagon Alley if you really wanted to, or exit out here. I don't know how they would route the queue for that, but I'll tell you, out of the now 3 Harry Potter lands, Hogsmeade, Diagon Alley, and the Ministry of Magic, Diagon Alley is the one that gets the most crowded, especially on a day like today where everyone is kind of shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, they currently actually have the least amount of attractions. Well, actually, also Epic Universe with Ministry of Magic only has 1 attraction right now, but supposedly we are already getting another attraction for that. It's in the works, but yeah, we also need another attraction in Diagon Alley too. And I'm just really happy to see Fast and Furious Supercharged get ripped out finally. This attraction is absolutely awful, and especially on a busy day like today where this is supporting it's actually supporting a 35-minute wait right now. But yeah, this is not really a very popular attraction, and I'm glad we're finally getting a much better Fast and Furious ride with Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Same name as the ride that is currently opening this year at Universal Studios Hollywood, but I'll take it. We're actually gonna have a backward spike on this, which is really cool. If I had to imagine, it's probably gonna be something like Pantheon if I had to guess. Yeah, I'm okay with that being turned into like a night bus attraction if they want to do that. Expand Diagon Alley. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Hello, I'm Steven Spielberg, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the E.T. adventure. But I'm afraid we don't have much time, so I'm going to cut right to the chase. E.T. needs your help. Now, we've just received an urgent message from E.T.'s teacher, Botanicus, calling for E.T. to come home right away. You see, a big problem has developed 3 million light years away on E.T.'s home world, the Green Planet. E.T.'s friends are in danger because their planet is dying. Remember what E.T.'s friends look like, because it's going to be up to you to help E.T. find them once we get him home, and there's not a moment to lose.
I'm the one you call E.T. They will return to the Green Planet.
That's a great ride, guys, especially at this park that has so many screen-based rides. It's good to have one like that that's a traditional one. Basically, if you haven't done it before, it's basically a lot like the Peter Pan ride at Magic Kingdom. It's just you're riding on bicycles. One thing to note is if you do have a bag, you're going to put it on the handlebars. So, yeah, it's very interesting, but it's not too super fast or anything. It's your stuff will be fine.
Only 40 5 more minutes. Just kidding. I have no idea how much longer it is. So here to entertain you are Itchy and Scratchy.
Hey, those are just 2 drunks you fished out of the gutter.
That's a lot. You're fired. And leave the suit.
All right, let me get this thing off.
Go! Keep the suit! One word of warning that may mar your otherwise enjoyable day at my park. There's a psychopathic killer on the loose. His name is Sideshow Bob, and he used to work for me. For some reason, he hates me. Then Bob tried to frame me for robbery, and he was foiled by the Simpsons. And now he's vowed to kill them all, even the baby. 6 months ago, Bob escaped from the Springfield Penitentiary. He is rumored to be in the vicinity of this park, but rest assured, my Crackerjack security team has everything under control.
I'm sorry, does anyone know which end the bullet goes in?
Now, which lucky family will be the first to go on my thrilling new ride? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Make it quick, I gotta go to the little clown's room, so the family that will see my show is the one who hollers, "Go!" Fine, you're in. Come with me. Oh, and you can pick one other group to come with you.
How about these guys?
Hurry, put on these light vests.
Krusty, is this a nuclear reactor? Oh,
What do you know about nuclear energy, kid? Leave that to us clowns.
Oh, Mr. Krusty, sir, the reactor is terribly dangerous with the leakages and the crackages. Observe. Oh, the growing is happening. Now, if a human being were to enter that room, who knows what events might occurulate? They could grow 50 feet tall, or 3 extra arms, or an eye where their nose should be, which is painful.
Hey, Nerdenheimer, don't you have a test tube to polish?
Yes, I do, actually, but you denied my request for test tube polish.
That's it, Maggie. Stay with Grandpa.
Wow, we're the first people to ever ride this baby. We're like that space guy who did that moon thing.
Neil Armstrong?
No, Chewbacca.
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel, or whatever this is. What do you want?
A dish best served cold.
Is it ice cream?
No revenge!
Go!
We're on vacation. Can't you kill me on a work day?
Simpsons, get in that ride.
Forget it, Bob. We'll never... Dad!
I waited in line an hour for this thing and I'm riding it. Now hop in.
Now the last thing you'll ever see. A legally required safety video.
Ah!
Please, Universal, please do not touch my Simpsons ride. You know, I know there was a little bit of speculation because it was rumored for a long time that Pokemon might be coming, but it looks like actually Pokemon might actually be coming to islands, not Universal Studios Florida. But hopefully that means my Simpsons attraction is here for a little bit longer. Now time for Men in Black. Single rider line. Let's go. According to that, we got the highest tier, cosmic. I forget what it's called, Galactic Destroyer or something. But we still got our minds erased by Will Smith, so I don't know. Time for a ride on Mummy. Oh, that was a good ride on Revenge of the Mummy. I really like the launches on there. They're very punchy. Yeah. Great ride. let's probably go do Transformers next. For a ride on Transformers. I really like Transformers. It's very similar to Spider-Man over at Islands. Uses the exact same ride vehicle and system, but very good ride. So now we are heading back over to Islands, but while we're out here, I want to stop at the Hard Rock Cafe and check on the progress of the new coaster. Lots of footer support. So my guess is going to come down here, it's going to circle down here a couple times, and then go all the way back here. Also, another thing that has happened is track and supports have now arrived and are currently being staged near Epic Universe. So hopefully when I'm at Epic tomorrow, I should be able to see them. So we have made it back into Islands, and I think I'm going to go do Spider-Man. So let's go.
You have 30 minutes to surrender your city, or we will destroy your Statue of Liberty. Right there on Pulse. It is running absolutely so fast today. It's just one element after another. Bam, 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 bam. And it just hits you so, like, coming at you so fast. I think I might like that a little bit over Pumbaa, just because of the pacing of that, but I still do like Pumbaa pretty much better than any of the other floorless coasters I've ever been on. Well, since Jurassic Park is closed, let's go for a ride on Dudley Do Rides. I forget how wet you get on that log. That is the wettest log flume, you know, and that was barely way too much, you know. I probably couldn't handle Popeyes. The big drop wasn't actually the one that got me the most wet. It was actually the two smaller drops that just throw water uphill. It's absolutely ridiculous. So Hagrid's was closed for a little bit, but it just reopened, so I'm gonna go for a ride. Just got off of Hagrid's. I rode in the sidecar. Yeah, I definitely like the bike a little bit more. It definitely adds a little bit more of a thrill to it. But it's still a fantastic ride. Absolutely love it.
think I'm probably gonna head for one last night ride on Velocicoaster, and then I think that's gonna be it for me. I'm pretty happy about how much I've gotten done. It was very busy again today, and we didn't do too bad this time. Certainly the single rider lines definitely help, and I really appreciate Universal has as many single rider lines as they do. So if you're like me, you're coming on a busy day, definitely take advantage of those because they can really save time in helping you get more done. Velocicoaster front row at night for my final ride. Oh my god, that thing is a bucking bull in the front. There is a reason it is number 2. We'll see if that still stays true after I ride Stardust tomorrow, because I'm going to Epic for my first time. But man, I don't know if anything can top besides Guazi. I love Intamin. Intamin makes some incredible stuff. It's going to be hard for, I think, Stardust to be able to top this amazingness of a roller coaster. This thing is just a work of art. I can't wait for Universal Studios Florida to open their version of basically Jurassic World Velocicoaster with Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. We'll see how that compares to this. I'm thinking it's going to be something a lot like Pantheon. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And then tomorrow, I will be at Epic Universe, so stay tuned for that video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.